Hey Scorpio, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Let's take a look into your early November reading and see what comes out early November. Scorpio. We've got the Chariot and the Justice cards on the split. This is going to be a general reading, and then we'll look into love messages from whoever it is that you are connecting with. Scorpio. And then we had the Hanged Man with the Justice card. Now we've got the Prince of Cups with the Hanged Man. So the Chariot and the Hanged Man are very contradicting energies with one another. The Hanged Man is a very inactive, it's an inanimated type of energy. This is just someone being stagnant, being in a more observant and analyzing type of state. The Chariot is very progressive, very proactive, and forward moving. Got the Prince of Swords here. Excuse me, Scorpio. This is your overall energy. I feel like whatever it is that you are doing, you're kind of learning a lot. You're gaining a lot of insight in whatever it is that you are learning about. Queen of Pentacles with the Temperance card here. This is you really looking back at past experiences and understanding the different proponents that made certain situations not work. This may be you really understanding different things that you had done yourself, or that different things that you have possibly invested in the past that did not bear fruit. And so you may be possibly identifying these key things and really trying to, with the Hierophant here and the Eight of Cups, you may possibly be abandoning certain ideas or beliefs that you once had, that you are understanding now that they never really benefited you. Because right now I feel like with the Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you may be devising a completely new roadmap of your future. You may be what's that, the Hangman? Yeah, you're in a very, I feel like you're in a contemplative state here, Scorpio. I think you're really trying to take the time and carefully understand what you need to relinquish. The Empress just came out and we've got the Three of Cups and the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay. This is you. Now, if we're not talking about a dynamic between you and another person, this is you really coming into a new alignment within your own self here. Three of Cups between these two energies. This is you really allowing yourself to be receptive towards the newer ideas, newer ways of doing things, ideas, and yeah, That's exactly what it is. You're understanding that you're needing to do things differently in order for you to gain different results. I feel like with the Empress and the Emperor here, with the Three of Cups, is this love? This is love. Prince of Cups just came out. This is all about emotions and what you believe is going to bring you happiness, or who is going to bring you happiness. I feel like there's a goal, there is a wish, a dream of yours that you're wanting to work towards. And you're wanting to do this very carefully. This is supposed to be a general spread. This is not supposed to be a love-based portion, because I'm going to do that later on. But we will take this as a love reading, because this is what it's kind of unfolding into. With the Hierophant here and the Eight of Cups, I feel like there have been things that you have kind of become accustomed to believing was the right way. And I'm not saying whatever it was wrong, but I'm saying that whatever you were abiding by, whatever way of life or way of believing things should have gone, whatever it was, you're coming to this realization that that's not really jiving with what you're desiring, if you are desiring union with another person here. We have, so with the Emperor and the Empress, with the Three of Cups in the center here, this is you really understanding that if you're wanting to attract a specific type of relationship or connection in your life, you're going to have to operate through that frequency in order to be a vibrational match with whoever is on the end of this connection. There are certain things here that you may have or may have to walk away from in your life in order to truly attain this type of love. Knight of Cups here. You're going to Knight of Cups, this is your card. This is in place of the King of Cups, Scorpionic energy here. You're going to have to start looking at how you truly express yourself towards this person, and really question whether or not it is either attracting them or repulsing them. I can tell you one thing, that with the Hermit and we've got the Ten of Pentacles here too. I feel like you're really wanting to build a legacy with someone. I feel like you're wanting to build a solid relationship with someone here, like a serious commitment, with the Hierophant here and the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Cups connecting the Emperor and the Empress here, with the Knight of Cups and the Prince of Cups and the Sun. This is telling me, Scorpio, that you're in this contemplative energy and you're really questioning or maybe you should be questioning how your actions and dialogue affect this connection. You may be at times like you may be drawing this person, whoever this person is on the other end of this connection, you may be drawing them closer towards you at times, and then at other times you may be, like I said, repulsing them, pushing them away from you. So at the bottom of the deck here, this is interesting. 9 of Cups, the Death card, that's your card, and then the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is, this is us being abundant in the things that we surround ourselves in, that we appreciate, that we love to relish in. And then I'm looking at, you know, this being specifically a number 4 card. This is, you know, this is part of our stability. This is part of, you know, what we surround ourselves in our tangible lives. I feel like, Scorpio, you're also considering how you're going to need to consider that with the 9 of Cups here. This is an individual type of energy. This is one really being very self-focused on their own emotional happiness and fulfillment. And you may be, or you may have, or you might be in the future, be questioning like how you're going to transform or change your life around to make room for this type of connection. This is this with these cards out here, like I'm just seeing that this is a serious commitment that you're wanting to attract into your life, and this is telling me that you are, or either need to really consider how to make space for this person in your life. You know, these 3 cards may also be signifying that this connection is going to change how you feel about your life in general. It could very well bring in an abundance of a specific type of energy into your life that you didn't experience before. And I'm talking about positive energy. I'm talking about adding in, through a connection like this, that you're trying to attract, from what I'm seeing, you're trying to attract the deepest, highest form of love that you can possibly attract into your life, that you can experience in this lifetime. And it's going to change how you feel about life in general. Things will look very different with this person in your life. Wow. The 2 of Wands was at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like if you've already like thought about this like deeply, this concept, this this idea that I just was talking about. If you've already considered it, then, you know, with the Two of Wands there, you may be putting a pause on everything because you may not feel like you are possibly ready for something like that in your life at this point in time. That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. Ten of Swords. I don't think you are. I think you are. I think you're thinking about this form of love because you're nearing the end of a very challenging struggle that you've been going through for some time. And so, you know, you going through this struggle, through this growth, essentially, is what is actually catalyzing these thoughts of the best form of love that you can possibly experience, because you probably have experienced things that, like I said, in the past, that you are coming to the realization that are not aligned with the highest and deepest form of love, Scorpio. The Aeon, these with the Knight of Swords, these are your realizations here at this current time. It's you considering all the different factors that are needing to be in place in order for you to truly be aligned with that highest form of love. Right here, Scorpio. So let's look into the energy of the person that you are connected with, Scorpio. Let's see. If your person on the other end of this connection is trying to reach this type of love as well, they may be, if you two, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Prince of Cups. This could be another Scorpio that you're dealing with, or a Pisces, but your person, if they are kind of in this in the same mindset, which they might be if you two are within the same wavelength that we just seen in your spread, they may very well be in the same. Now we've got Cancer. That's wild. We've got, so you might be dealing with the Cancer. You and this person, like, I'm getting a lot of it very well may be another water sign that you're dealing with. You and this person may possibly share, what is it, a very interesting like tie in the synastry between your birth charts, astrological birth charts. That's what I'm getting. That's a very big possibility. If you are connecting with someone that you are very emotionally tied to, the energy between you two might be very strong because of that very fact. I just saw the Hierophant there too. A lot of water energy here. But anyways, the energy between you two. The energy of the person that you're connected with, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles, Princess of Cups, the Nine of Cups. The King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Did I say King of Wands? I mean, basically is in this deck. But Knight of Wands, got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. This person, Scorpio, they are very much, got the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles here. This person here, this person is very self-content and very much in self-content at this point in time. This person here, with both nines here, and then we've got the Princess of Cups, they're at a point in their life, and like I was just saying, if this person is formulating the same type of ideas and contemplating the same type of considerations and plans that you are for this type of love to come in, this person is at a point in their life where this is what they're dreaming of with the Princess of Cups. This is what they really wish for, and I feel like they're very content with themselves, like to the point where they don't need to depend on another person for emotional stability or for tangible / financial stability. They're at a point in their life where they're able to dream about the kind of love that they want and the kind of love that they're wanting to draw in. They may be so much so in this like individualistic energy that they may be very much like the Hermit. The Hermit was in your spread, but the Hermit is just kind of coming up to my mind, that this person may possibly have been in isolation for some time, that you know they fantasize about romanticizing, to be romanticized, and possibly by you, if this is who you are connected with. This person here with the Knight of Wands here, I'm going to take it as this energy here is in place of the King of Wands. You can take it either way. The way I take it is this person, paired with the Seven of Wands, this person knows exactly what they want. And I feel like even though they know what they want, they're perfectly fine by themselves. I think in their mind, possibly just like you, they're just focused on drawing in the type of love that they know they truly deserve, and that they are actively trying to embody. Yeah, I feel like this person here is wanting to come towards you, and they're wanting to come towards you whole. They want to, I feel like they feel like they're ready to romanticize you, because they feel whole behind, you know, these dreamy, ungrounded thoughts of love with you. Hey Scorpio, I'm coming back to your reading with some advice. I did your reading yesterday morning and I was having some issues, and now it is the morning of November 5th. So we were talking about how during this life, during this journey of yours, it includes you attracting, pulling in the type of love that you desire, this deeper, higher form of love. And I just wanted to see what kind of advice we can pull for you in regards to that. And in regards to the connection that you find yourself in. So, because it seems like you are attracting someone into your life slowly but surely, but I feel like it's slower than you anticipated. So, let's just see what the cards say. What is your advice, Scorpio? I just saw the Moon card and the Knight of Cups here. I feel like you are holding on to something, something possibly from the past, Scorpio. Okay, there he is again, the Knight of Cups. These are feelings. These are feelings from the past. What did I say? The Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Princess of Pentacles, and the what am I saying? The Six of Cups, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. I did say that, didn't I? It's weird. These are feelings, these are emotions from the past that you, I feel, are harboring. You know, with the Moon card that I saw, I feel like these may not necessarily be positive emotions that you may still have lingering within your energy. But here with the Knight of Cups, and then, like I said, with the Six of Cups, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles, this is saying, we have the Moon on the bottom of the deck as well. This is saying in order for you to experience a new beginning, you're needing to close out, like fully close out the past. When it comes to whatever negative emotions that you may have attached to this person that you share this connection with, in order for you to experience this new beginning and to actually make space, make room for new and more loving, more healthier memories with this person. In order for you to make space for those to cultivate, you need to let go of the past. Because if you think about it, the past doesn't exist anymore. Just because we are able to hold on to memories doesn't mean that we have to. Being simply part of human nature, we are inclined to keep memories of the people that we love, and we are also predisposed to holding on to past trauma and memories that are tied to that. But it's not easy to just let go of, right? But if it's not serving your highest good, you need to let go of these negative memories that ultimately result in you, feeling these negative emotions, because this is what's hindering you from feeling this higher form of love, potentially with this person. Yeah, I feel like you're really wanting to make new memories with this person that you share this connection with, and you have the capacity to do that. With the Princess of Pentacles here, she is in the midst of creating, birthing, whatever it is that she's working on. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But you have to realize that there is a potential for a new beginning, for that, for a very emotionally fulfilling and loving connection with this person that you share, a past with, possibly a past life here. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I think as time unfolds, you and more things are revealed to you, you may feel as though you will learn more about what this person means to you in a positive light. I'm not talking about, you know, the lessons and the truths that you had to really be faced with, that you didn't really want to have to do so with. But so I hope that helped, Scorpio. I really liked your reading. I didn't want to redo it. So I wanted to just add in this advice, and I'm glad that I did, because I feel like you know that you deserve that deep and loving connection, that loving, fulfilling relationship that you know is there for you. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. Take care.